millimeters in just one event. It all has to do with the air mass and the moisture source, and we get that moisture source with our upper level steering winds. It's called the jet stream. So let me show you what an atmospheric river actually looks like on a water vapor image. So you can actually see from the Hawaiian Islands this surge of moisture. That's the blue, working it like a river almost. If you think of the atmosphere as being a fluid or behaving like a fluid, and it goes right into sometimes California and sometimes into the BC coast. So in summary, an atmospheric river, heaviest rain events happen when we see these on the BC coast. Moisture comes in along that jet stream, and moisture originates all the way down from the Hawaiian Islands. And that's the science behind atmospheric rivers. The weekend edition of the Long Ranger. Welcome in. I'm meteorologist Jaclyn Whittal. Here's where we go beyond the next few days. We look at what's coming. So could another nor'easter be on deck? Yes, indeed, it is. Mild pattern will come to an end. I was almost going to say continues because it seems like forever that you've been seeing high single digits out in the prairies. All good things must come to an end, and a frigid start to February. All right, let's get you into your pattern map here. This is the overall position of our jet stream, where the warm air is, where the cold air is. This is Wednesday. Notice a very active BC pattern continuing, lots of rainfall, but the mild conditions will start to break down. That ridge will change our jet stream position, and that'll allow a lot cooler air from the Arctic to settle into the long range. So until then, we've been talking a lot about this lately on the Weather Network, mountain snow levels. What exactly do we mean when we say, oh, the snow level is going to be really high today? That means basically it's how high you have to go to get snow. So it's a transition line between where rain will be snow, or will snow melt to rain. Temperatures cool with height, that's on any given day, but the lower the snow level means worse travel at, say, the base of the mountain or the village level. Right now, because of this mild surge of Pacific air, almost a tropical air mass, courtesy of Hawaii, you know, Whistler's Peak is 2,200 meters, so that's the top of the mountain. The freezing level will be almost at 3,500, so no chance for some snow. But in the long range, we could see a hint of, good things for skiers. They'll be looking forward to a nice round of snow. Tuesday, 8 degrees for Calgary, 1 for Regina. Let's go to Thursday. Temperatures cooling, 3 degrees for Edmonton, -8 for Montreal. And then by Friday, -10 for you in Winnipeg. All right, let's go to this next storm. It is another nor'easter. Could we be seeing more conditions just like this? Yeah, rough driving conditions in Fredericton over the weekend with nor'easter number 1. Nor'easter number 2 will be very similar, but for the states could be a much more impactful storm. Same for us in the Maritimes. We're still sort of, figuring out exactly where we want to forecast our snow totals to be, the highest amounts of snow. One thing that we know for sure is that there's going to be another round of strong winds. And if I point there, that's Massachusetts. That's Cape Cod right there, the center of the low by Tuesday. The thing with that is that it's going to kind of stall out. Notice how it kind of takes its time, then it starts to accelerate out of the Canadian Maritimes. So heavy snow expected again for the Maritimes, strong winds, possibility of some rain. We'll keep an eye on that rain-snow line with this system. May not be straight rain, maybe for Newfoundland this time, but another one lined up again to do the same by Friday. So what an active pattern. Into next week, into February, we talked about the colder air. I've been looking at the latest model data, and yes, get used to the cold air rather than this warm up that we've seen as of late.
Visit